Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing very well. Today we will talk about how to achieve anything in your life. So here we are. Everything we as a human being have created on this planet was essentially first created in our minds. All that you see which is human work on this planet first found expression in our mind. Then it got manifested in the outside the world. The wonderful things that we have done on this planet and the horrible things that we have done in this planet both have come from the human mind. So if you are concerned as what we create in this world as well, it's extremely important that first we have to learn to create the right things in our mind. How we keep our minds, if we do not have a power to keep our minds, it is the way we want it, what we create in this world is going to be very accidental. So learn to create our minds the way we want is the basis of the creating the world the way we want. There is a wonderful story in the yogic lore. On a certain day, a man took a walk. He went for a long walk. Accidentally, unawares, he walked into the paradise. Fortunately, isn't it? He just took a walk and he landed up in the paradise. After this long walk, he felt little tired. He thought, "Oh, I'm tired. I wish I could rest up." He looked around. There was a nice tree underneath, which was a very cushiony grass, and it was really inviting. So he went and put his head down and well slept. After a few hours, he woke up well rested and he thought, "Oh, I am well rested, but I am feeling hungry now. I wish I could had something to eat." And he thought about all the nice things he wanted to have in life. And instantly, all those things appeared in front of him. You need to understand that they have services like that. Hungry people do not ask questions. Food came and he ate, stomach became full. Then he thought, "Oh, my stomach is full. I wish I had something to drink." All the nice things that he ever wanted to drink, he thought about it and all the things just appeared. Drinking people don't ask questions. He drank now with a little bit of alcohol in his. And Charles Darwin told, "All of you are monkeys, your tail fell away and then you became human." In a yoga, we always refer to an unestablished mind, Markata, which means a monkey. Why we are referring to the mind as a monkey? What are the qualities of monkey? One thing about the monkey is it's unnecessary movement. And another thing about the monkey is, if I say you are monkeying somebody, what does it mean? Imitation. Monkey and imitation have become synonymous. These two essential qualities of a monkey are very much the qualities of the unestablished mind. Unnecessary movement. You don't have to learn it from the monkey. You can teach it to the monkey. Imitation is the full-time job of the mind. So when these two qualities are on, a mind is referred to as the monkey. So this mind became active within him. He just looked around. What the hell is happening here? I asked for the food came. I asked for the drink came. There must be a ghost around it, and ghost came. Oh, the ghosts have come. Now they are going to surround me and torture me. And he thought immediately the ghost surrounded him and started torturing. Then he started screaming in the pain and said, "Oh, they are going to kill me," and he died. Just now he said he's fortunate being. The problem is he was sitting under the wishing tree. He asked for a food came. He asked for a drink came. He asked for the ghost came. He asked for the torture came. And he asked for the death came. Now don't go looking for the wishing trees in the forest. You can barely find a tree these days. The well-established mind, a mind which is in the state of the samyukti, is referred to the wishing tree, kalpa vriksh. If you organize your mind in the certain level of the organization, it turns into organizes the whole system. Your body, your emotion, your energies, everything get organized in the direction. Once all dimensions of you, your physical body, your mind, your emotion, and the fundamental life energies are organized in the one direction. Once you are like this, anything that you wish to happens without even lifting a little finger. Actually, it would help you to assist with activity, but even without doing any activity, you can still manifest what you want. If you organize these 4 dimensions in one direction and keep it unwavering in that direction for a certain period of time, right now the problem with your mind is every moment it is changing its direction. It is like you want to travel somewhere and every 2 steps you are keep changing your direction. The question of reaching the destination is very remote unless it happens by chance. So organizing our minds, and it turns organizing the whole system and these four dimensions of who you are right now in one direction. If you do this, you are the wishing tree yourself. Anything that you wish will happen. But right now, if you look at your lives, everything that you have wished for till now, if it happens, you are finished. Everything and everybody that you have desired for, if all that lands up in your house, that you could live with that once you are empowered like that. This is very important, that our physical action, emotional action, mental action, energy actions are controlled and properly directed. If it is not so, we have become destructive, self-destructive. Right now, the problem is the technology, which is supposed to make our life beautiful and easy and has become a source of all the problems that we are destroying the very basis of our life, which is in the planet. So what should we have been? A boom. We are making a curse out of it. And what has brought incredible levels of the comfort and convenience to us in the last 100 years or so has also become a threat in our life, simply because we are not conscious action. We are in the compulsive state of action. So organizing your minds fundamentally means moving from the compulsive state activity to a conscious state of activity. You might have heard a people for whom they ask for something and beyond all the expectation they come true for them. Generally this happens to the people who are in faith. Let's say you want to build a house. If you start thinking, oh, I want to build a house and I need 50 lakhs for that, but I only have 50 rupees in my pocket, not possible, not possible, not possible. The moment you say not possible, you are saying I don't want it. So on one level you are creating desire and you want something, and on another level you are saying I don't want it. So in this conflict it may not happen. Sometimes who has a faith in a god or in a temple or whatever, who is simple minded. Faiths work for those who are simple minded. Simple-minded thinking people who are too thinking, for them it never works. A childlike person who has a simple faith in his god or his temple or whatever, he goes to a temple and says, Shiva, I want a house. I don't know how, you must make it for me. Now in his mind there is no negative thought. Will it happen? Will it not happen? Is it possible? Is it not possible? These things are completely removed from the simple act of the faith. Now he believes Shiva will do it for him and it will happen. So is Shiva is going to build a house? No, I want you to understand, God will not lift his finger for you. What you refer to as a God is a source of creation. As a creator, he has done a phenomenal job. So there is no question about it. Could you think of a better creation? Isn't it in anybody's imagination to think anything better that what is there right now? So as a creator, he has done his job wonderfully well. But if you want life to happen the way you want, because right now the very crux of your happiness and your well-being is, if you unhappy, the only reason why you are unhappy is life is not happening the way you think it should be. That's all it is. So if life is not happening the way it should be, you are unhappy. If life is happening the way it should be, you are happy. So if a life has to happen the way you think it should happen, first of all, how you think, with how much focus you think, how much stability there is in your thought, and how much relevance is there in the thought process will determine whether your thought will become reality or it is just an empty thought. So how do you not create an experiment for your thought? By creating a negative thought process. This is possible, is something or not possible is destroying humanity. What is possible and not possible is not your business. It's nature's business. Your business is just to strive or what you want. Right now you are sitting here, and if I ask you two simple questions, I want you to answer these. Right now, from where you are sitting, can you fly out? You say no. Right now, you get up and walk, you will say yes. What is the basis of it? Why you say no to flying and yes to walking? Because past experience of life. Many times you gotten up and on walk, never did you fly off. Or in other words, you are using the past experience of the life as a basis of deciding whether something is possible or not possible. And or in other words, you have decided that what has not happened till now cannot happen in the future. This is a disgrace to the humanity and the human spirit. What on the planet can happen tomorrow, human beings are capable of making it happen tomorrow. So what is possible and what is not possible is not your business. This is a nature's business. Nature will decide. You just see what it is, and that is you what you really want, and strive for that. And if you are thought is created in a powerful way, without any negativity, without any negative thoughts, bringing down the intensity of the thought process, the first and foremost thing is you must be clear that what it is that you really want. If you do not know what you want, the question of creating doesn't arise. If you look at what you really want, what every human being wants, and he wants to live joyfully, he wants to live peacefully in the terms of its relationship, he wants to be loving, affectionate. In other words, all the human beings is seeking for the pleasantness and himself pleasantness around it. The pleasantness, if it happens in our body, we call it health and pleasure. If it happens in our mind, we call it peace and joy. If it happens in our emotion, we call this love and compassionate. If it has happened in our energy, we call it blissful. This is all the human being is looking for. Whether he is going to his office to work, he wants to make money, build a career, build a family. He sits in the bar, sits in the temple, sitting still looking for the same thing, pleasantness, and within pleasantness alone. If this is what we want to create, I think it's time we addressed it directly and commit yourself to creating it. So you want to create yourself as a peaceful human being, joyful human being, loving human being, pleasant human being in all the levels. And do you also want a world like this? A peaceful world, a loving world, a joyful world? No, I want greenery, I want food. We say us the joyful world. This means everything that we want is happened. So this is all you are looking for. So all that you need to do is connect yourself to create a peaceful, joyful and loving world, both for yourself and for everybody around you. Every day in the morning, if you start your day with this a simple quote: today wherever I go, I will create a peaceful, loving, joyful world. If you fall down 100 times in a day, what does it matter? For a committed man, there is no such thing as failure. If you fall down 100 times, 100 lessons to be learned. If you commit yourself like this, creating what you really care for, now your mind gets organized. Once your mind gets organized, the way you think, the way you feel, your emotion get organized. Once your emotional is organized, your energies will get organized in the same direction. Once your thought down 100 times in a day, what does it matter? For a committed man, there is no such thing as failure. If you fall down 100 times, 100 lessons to be learned. If you commit yourself like this, creating what you really care for, now your mind gets organized. Once your mind gets organized, the way you think, the way you feel, your emotion get organized. Once your emotional is organized, your energies will get organized in the same direction. Once your thought, emotions, once all these four are organized in the one directions, your ability to create and manifest what you want is phenomenal. You are the creator of many ways. That which is the source of creation is functioning within your every moment of your life. It is just that you have to keep access to the dimension or not. Organizing the four basic elements of your life which gives you access. There are tools and technologies to do those. The world sign of yoga, the whole technology that we refer to is just about this: transforming yourself from the being just a piece of creation to become a creator. It is my wish and my blessing that every human being in this world should have access the source of creation within himself, so that he can function here as a creator, not just as a piece of creation.